Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm pretty sure you're here because you saw in my Bali vlog that I renewed my vows, and that dress that I was wearing in that video, I promised I would do a separate video on, and here is that video. And guys, you're going to want to watch this video all the way to the end because I have an amazing giveaway announcement that I'm so beyond happy to tell you guys about. So watch to the end because then you'll find out some more information about that. Let's get started. So when I say custom made, I mean I provided images and inspiration and my body measurements. Lunss Couture went out, they sourced the fabric, they sourced the appliques, and they made me my very own beautiful custom made one-of-a-kind dress. They then gifted it to me for free, but if I had purchased it, it would have cost me $950. So as you can see in the title of the video, I said this is a $10,000 dress. And why did I say that? Because the inspiration photos are of dresses that are over $10,000. They are literally over $10,000. And my custom made dress, it's not the exact same, but it's pretty darn close, and it's my dream dress. Like, it's literally my dream dress. I couldn't have envisioned a prettier dress on me ever. This video is not sponsored at all. I'm gonna go through the backstory of how this kind of all came about and give you some details on the dress, the process, and all that stuff. So quickly, in like 1 minute, I'm gonna explain how this all came about. Lunss Couture emailed me out of the blue. I think they had seen some of my other wedding dress review videos, and they said, hey, do you want a custom $1,000 wedding dress, custom made to whatever design you want? You can provide pictures or you can just describe what you want, and with that, can you do a review of the experience? And I said yes, like right away, for one reason and one reason only, and that is when I was actually wedding dress shopping for my actual wedding, I had spent 20 to 30 hours looking at custom wedding dress options. At the time, I couldn't find a company that within my time frame would work because I only had 4 months. And also I couldn't find just the right company in general. I hadn't found this company, Lunss Couture, until they reached out to me. So I had really only seen kind of online marketplaces, etc. So I really just thought, okay, this would be cool. I can get the custom dress made and I'll do a review, and I can just share that with you, because if there's other people out there that are looking at Chinese companies that custom make dresses, I might as well share a review of that kind of experience, because that's exactly what I wanted at the time. So I said yes right off the bat because, as I mentioned, I just wanted to review that experience. But at the same time, I stumbled upon some articles on people eloping in Bali and getting married basically at this waterfall, and I really wanted to renew my vows with Parth because we didn't get the chance to actually say our vows to each other at our actual wedding. So I thought, connecting the dots here, if I'm gonna get a free custom dress and we want to renew our vows, should we just put that two together and in perfect harmony renew our vows in Bali? So that is basically what ended up happening. So let me just get started with all the fun juicy bits. Okay, unfortunately guys, I lost my footage of unboxing and trying on for the first time this dress, and I am devastated. I accidentally deleted my whole SD card, and then I spent 4 hours trying to get it back, and it just is what it is. So it went something like this, guys. The dress arrived in a package. I opened the package. There was the dress in a plastic kind of zip bag. I opened the zip bag, the dress was inside out. I flipped it right side out, and then I put it on, and then I was speechless because the dress was stunning. It blew my mind as to how it turned out. It's actually prettier than the inspiration photos in my opinion, and it far exceeded the possibility of what I thought was possible. The dress fit probably 98% correctly, like probably as good as most tailors would get it, but there was just a little bit of tweaking that I wanted to do, and I did it by myself. If there's anything I learned from my wedding dress nightmare story, it's that, Dalia, you are a DIYer, you can sew, do what you can by yourself without going to other people. So that's what I did. So without further ado, let me put it on and let me talk about what's amazing about it. Keep in mind, this dress has trekked around with me in Asia for literally 3 weeks. And it is just perfection. Like, it's literally so nice. Let me show you, what should I show you first? Let me show you the full view, guys. The beading is nice, the boning is nice, perfect. The colors, undertones, and everything are just lovely. The bottom is whimsical, like They did such a good job. Now let me show you up close. Take this off the tripod. This is so pretty. The eyelash lace that they used here, so nice. Boning, detailing, and then you can just see, so good. Like, I couldn't have dreamed of a better dress, honestly. Lunss Couture is a custom dress designer. They design wedding dresses, bridesmaids dresses, prom dresses, but they also have some dresses that are just like, they've already designed them and they will sell them to you custom to your measurements, which are also look beautiful, or you can design your own fully custom situation here, which is obviously what I did. So basically the way that it worked for me is I got connected with someone in marketing and they said, go to our website and go through the whole flow as is. So there was no special intermediary. They wanted me to experience the whole process so I could explain it back to you guys, which makes complete sense. So basically I went to their website, I submitted a request for a custom wedding dress. I got matched to a designer named Nancy. All their designers, everyone is in China, by the way. I then provided the inspiration photos of what I was looking for. I adjusted the inspiration photos based on my own feedback. I said, look, I actually want the back of the dress to look like this, not like this photo, but kind of like it. I adjusted, like adding more appliques and lace and coverage in certain areas. I highlighted the colors that I wanted, which were a little bit different than the actual photos. I said I wanted certain parts of it transparent. So I was very detailed with what I wanted. The designer reviewed it and came back with confirmation on all the different aspects. She then came back and she pulled a couple different colors of nudes and she said, here are the options. She pulled different types of lace appliques and she said, here are the options for this. Which do you want? I then went back and I said, what do you recommend? Here's what I look like. Here's what I'm trying to go for. What do you recommend? She came back with recommendations. I went with that. From there, I was asked to provide my measurements. They have a guide on their website that you follow. It's really easy to follow. They need to be very specific though, because obviously the dress is really custom made to fit you and to look good on you. So you wanna make sure that you get someone else to help you. And from there, she said, okay, I'll let you know as things go along. She put together the base of the dress and she said, this is how it looks right now. Is this what you're looking for? She said at this point, they would typically send the dress out to the customer to try on to make sure that it's a good fit. But for me, because I was not actually supposed to wear this dress, it was just for a review, they just said, here's the picture, is this what you're looking for? So let me quickly see what I provided as feedback. I had asked to adjust the back design a little bit. I had asked about the color of the bra cups and she addressed everything perfectly. Like whenever I had a concern, she was addressing the concern and actually understood exactly what I was saying and where I was coming from. One of the pieces of feedback I gave was that the back of the dress was too V'd and I said, can you round it out? And she sent back a picture with a line like, is this okay? Is this what you're looking for? So very good process with that. So she then said that the dress was gonna start being made within 2 days and that she would update me with next steps, which really meant that she would update me when the dress was complete. So I asked, okay, so if when I see the final pictures of the dress, there's something I'm not that happy with or I need to adjust, can I adjust it? And she said, absolutely, that's the whole point. That's why we send you the photos before we send it out to you. So I asked for an update. She said it'll be about 2 weeks from the time that I had reached back out to her. So when I got the final photos, there were two real things that I wasn't 100% happy with. One was the bottom of the dress. I just felt like the very bottom was too white, it was too ruffly, it was too textured. I explained what I was kind of looking for. And she responded right away. She sent me pictures of an adjusted section of it. And she said, is this what you're looking for? I said, yes, that's so much better. And so she went ahead and fixed that. But at the same time, I said, I'd like a few more appliques in certain parts of the dress, like around the love handle area. And she had gone back and said, are you sure? Because I think it might be a little heavy with the appliques there, which can look bulgy. And I said, okay, well, I was thinking like if I don't like them, I could remove them. And she said, well, you'll damage the dress more than likely. Like we'd recommend, like we can send you the appliques, but don't try and remove them because you could damage the dress. And she's 100% right, because when the dress actually came and I was trying to make a few teensy adjustments to the appliques that were sewn on properly, I would 100% damage the dress if it had been a whole section. But either way, there was like a back and forth and they ended up tacking on the extra appliques that we weren't 100% sure of, and they actually sent extra appliques as well, which I thought was just phenomenal. So just pure professionalism and like design expertise explained to me. They once again sent final photos, which I'll show here. And those pictures honestly don't do it justice. I don't know why. Maybe it's the lighting's too harsh, but doesn't do it justice. Like yeah. I mean, it's pretty in the photos, but it's like even more pretty in real life. And then from there, they asked for my shipping information and they sent the dress. It arrived in like 2 business days or 3 business days. And then I tried it on and it was amazing and all was well. So the whole process from first submitting it to actually receiving the dress took 7 weeks, which is unbelievable. Like literally the first submission I did was on July 22nd, I believe. And then I received the dress on September 9th. And so honestly, it couldn't have been a better experience. Yeah. So kind of to wrap this up, I would say 2 things. 1, if you are ordering a custom dress, provide as much detail and information as you can throughout the whole process. Like don't hold back. If something's bothering you, mention it. If you want to make sure that like the dress is see-through in a certain area, mention it. If you want to make sure this looks exactly like this, mention it. Like they're not going to be able to read your mind. So if you want something very specific, you need to mention it at any time because that's just the way that the whole thing goes. So that is like my biggest tip. The second thing I just want to say is Lunss did a phenomenal job on my dress. Like it is mind blown, so beautiful, so good of a job. And it's very in line with the other kind of reviews that I've seen on their website. However, I just want to highlight, obviously, this video review, Lunss knew that they were providing this dress for the video review. Not to say that that like would definitely influence the type of quality that they put into my dress. I think that they put that in every dress, but I just obviously need to highlight that because you guys out there will need to spend your own money on Lunss and on any kind of custom dress option. So just wanted to highlight that so you know that, but yeah. Okay guys, so now onto the part I am the most excited for, and that is that Lunss Couture decided to be so nice and so generous to partner with me on a giveaway for a custom wedding dress valued at $1,000 to one of you lovely, amazing people. And guys, this was my idea. I initially wanted to give away my actual dress that I was getting custom made by Lunss, but then I thought that the bottom of the dress might be a little bit ruined because I'm trekking through mud and water and waterfall and all this stuff. And so I asked them if they would be interested in doing this giveaway with me, and they said yes. And I'm so grateful because I want to give away something like this, and I want to make someone's wedding dress dreams come true. And so to be able to give that to one of you lovely people is just like amazing. So I have a video launching tomorrow that's going to share all the details of that, how you can enter, what the main prize is, and what the runner-up prizes are, because there are going to be a couple other prizes as well. So check out that video tomorrow. Mark it in your calendars. Remind yourself to come and look. And obviously subscribe to me on my YouTube. Check me out on social media at DIY Dalia with an underscore on Instagram. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow for the full video on the giveaway. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Bye!